Wing Girl Method presents. Do you know these 13 signs she's flirting with you? Want to know an easy way to spot the signs she's flirting with you? I'm about to tell you. Now, I don't believe in waiting for signs before you take action. When considering approaching a woman, the only thing you need to be thinking is, I am interested in her and want to know more. But once you get into a conversation with a woman, it can be difficult for men to spot the female flirting signs. First, signs she is not interested. No eye contact, body shifted away from you, arms crossed, leaning back, looking around the room while you're talking, nodding and instead of responding, giving one-word responses, being overly friendly. If you see these signs, run, get away, and get over this woman. She's not into you. Now, on to signs you should be looking for. Here are 13 signs she's flirting with you. 1. A smile. This is the simplest flirt there is, and the hardest to misinterpret. If a woman smiles at you from across the room, a slow smile, not a nervous or forced smile, this means that she wants you to talk to her. 2. The hair twirl. This is something that I do when I'm into a guy and want him to be attracted to me. I twirl my hair, touch my lips, and bat my eyes. All very feminine, flirty things that, as women, we feel will make a man turned on and more attracted to us. 3. A wardrobe change. It's definitely a sign when she returns from the bathroom with new lip gloss applied, her hair tossed, and a one less button done up. 4. A cry for help. If a woman asks you for assistance in any way, such as, "Excuse me, could you help me figure out the tip on this bar tab? I've never had to pay one before." She's flirting with you. I have definitely done this one many times. Asked for help when it was not needed just to catch someone's attention. "Can you help me lift this heavy chair for me?" I do yoga and weight training and could totally lift it myself, but why do it yourself when there's a cute guy that could do it for you? 5. Touch. Lightly touching you while talking is a big sign. If I find several ways to slightly touch you or get close, I'm into you. But if I freely and comfortably touch you multiple times throughout our conversation, I see you as a friend or non-threatening, not a flirting sign. The slight differences in flirty touch versus friend touch are so discreet, it's hard for many men to tell the difference. I talk about this more in depth in my program, What's Inside a Woman's Mind, with 3 of my girlfriends. 6. Body language. Twisting my body away from you, but still engaging in conversation. When I flirt, I too want to be mysterious. So I'll go back and forth between facing you and not facing you while in conversation. This will also help calm me down and get more comfortable. Note, when you notice a woman doing this and want to determine if she's interested, pay attention to the way she responds to you in conversation. If she responds with one-word answers, then twists her body away, she is not interested. But if she engages you and responds with complete answers, and then turns away or asks you a question, she's into you. 7. Fidgeting. Tossing her hair, twists her pinky ring, or snaps her hairband, this counts as flirtatious behavior. If, and only if, and these are big ifs and onlys, she maintains uninterrupted eye contact. If she keeps glancing away, she may very well be repulsed by you and wants to get away as soon as possible. When I'm attracted to someone, I stumble over my words and fidget. We all get nervous. 8. Proximity. If she's trying to get close to you, she's flirting. If she's constantly moving away, she's sending you a subtle signal to back off. She's not into you that way. A woman will get closer to you in proximity. You may even get the feeling she's hovering around you or trying to eavesdrop on your conversations. Women who do not want to be around you will physically back away from you. If she's into you, she will lightly touch you in some way. 9. Lively banter and laughing. She'll be laughing at all of your jokes, even the unfunny ones. Another powerful flirting sign. When I'm attracted to a guy, I'll be fascinated by anything that comes out of his mouth. Remember, if a woman is not interested, she will give you single-word answers and nod. If you have a woman engaged, but you can tell she's slightly nervous, it's a sign she's into you. 10. Lack of inhibition. This is a tricky one because most women who are that comfortable with you right off the bat are usually not attracted to you. Therefore, they may freely reveal lots of private information with little worry because there's no attraction to be lost. It depends on the conversation. In this case, I would need to hear more about what information was actually exchanged to give a good assessment as to whether she was interested. 11. Interview time. She'll ask you questions about yourself. What's your name? How old are you? What do you do for a living? Many men think that questions are a sign of testing, when in fact, they are a sign of interest. She's asking you questions because she wants the full picture. Remember, giving responses are important, but the way you respond will dictate her attraction levels. I talk more about this in How to Become a Man Women Want, Step 1. Click here to read more. 12. Compliments and digs. You know how people say that loving and hating someone is pretty much the same thing? Well, the same is true with compliments and insults. If she's complimenting you a lot or giving you digs like, "Oh, you're a player," or "I bet you like that girl," she's flirting. 13. Talk about the future. She's definitely flirting with you if she starts to come up with future plans. For instance, she'll mention a band that she wants you to see, or she'll literally say, "What are you doing next weekend?" When I'm flirting with a guy, I want to seal the deal and lock him down. But if he eagerly responds to my invites, I'm over it. I remember when I was doing a TV show with Jennifer Love Hewitt and we had a female date, she turned me off by over-inviting me to things. I could tell she liked me because she invited me to do something that coming weekend. That made me happy, but I said to her, "I'll check my calendar and let you know." Before the night was over, she had invited me to 3 more things. 14. Fighting for validation, or as I like to refer to it, impressing a guy with facts about me. I almost kicked myself when I started noticing that I was doing this. It was almost as if I was screaming, "I have value! Like me, like me, like me!" I honestly wanted to kick myself for doing it, but it just kept on happening. This is a huge sign that you've created attraction. When a woman starts to validate herself to you, slipping in facts about why she's great or what she has accomplished, this is especially true if you're wondering how to tell if a coworker likes you, because she will validate her success at the job to you. It's a surefire sign that you have ignited the fire within. You have her bubbling, and it's showing through her nerves and desire for you to pay attention to her and think she's great. So if you approach a woman and start talking to her, and she starts bragging about something off topic from what you're discussing, she is attempting to show value, aka she's attracted and totally into you. At this point, you could literally do anything you want with her and she'll be more than happy to do it. Now that you know these 13, kind of 14 signs she's flirting with you, you can start to capitalize on these opportunities. You were listening to a Wing Girl Method production. Get the system that has transformed thousands of nice guys into confident men women want, crave, and desire. Visit winggirlmethod.com.